Welcome back to MVP Auto, the home of high-performance reviews, where today we're diving into a car that doesn't just carry a legacy, it defines one. This is the 2026 Porsche 911. And while the name might be familiar, what's under the skin is anything but business as usual. Now, when you think of the 911, you think of timeless curves, impeccable engineering, and a driving experience that feels more connected than almost anything on the road. Porsche knows better than to mess with a good thing. But with the 2026 model, they didn't just refine the icon, they redefined the formula in ways purists may not expect, but might just learn to love. Let's start with the obvious. The silhouette remains unmistakably 911. The wide haunches, low roofline, and sloped rear are all here. But look closer, and you'll notice tighter LED matrix headlights, slightly more aggressive air intakes, and a reworked rear diffuser. The taillight bar now features an adaptive animation that changes with driving mode. Every vent, every crease is functional. Aerodynamics weren't just considered, they were obsessed over. Under the rear decklet, Porsche delivers what might be the most controversial but fascinating update yet: hybrid assistance. Yes, the 911 has gone semi-electric. But before anyone panics, this is not a soft, quiet cruiser. The heart remains a 3.0-liter twin-turbo flat-six. But now, it's mated to a 48-volt mild hybrid system that delivers instant torque off the line, smooths out turbo lag, and improves fuel efficiency without dulling the edge. In fact, the Carrera S version now pushes out 485 horsepower, while the Turbo S edges closer to 670 with the help of electric boost. And get this, 0 to 60 in just 2.4 seconds. That's hypercar territory. Porsche didn't stop there. The 8-speed PDK gearbox has been retuned with even sharper shifts, and if you're someone who loves to row their own gears, rejoice, the manual transmission is still alive, but only in select trims. Rear-wheel steering comes standard on the higher models, and the suspension has been re-engineered with adaptive dampers that read the road 500 times per second. Whether you're carving up canyon roads or cruising through the city, this thing feels like it's reading your mind. Now let's talk about the cabin. Porsche has found the sweet spot between analog soul and digital innovation. You get a fully digital curved display, but with customizable layouts that include a classic 5-dial 911 look. The center screen is sharper, faster, and more intuitive than ever before. Voice command is now powered by AI, and it actually works. Materials. Premium everything. You can spec leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber, or even sustainable vegan options if that's your thing. And of course, everything feels solid, purposeful, and unapologetically Porsche. One new feature that's already sparking conversation is the dynamic driver focus system. It uses eye tracking and heart rate monitoring to adapt the car's behavior based on your stress or fatigue levels. Feeling tired on a long drive? It'll suggest a break. Getting too aggressive on cold tires? It'll subtly dial things back until you're in control. It's safety without stepping on your freedom. Sound matters in a 911, and Porsche knows that. The exhaust note is still raw and mechanical, especially in Sport Plus mode. And despite the hybrid system, the sound hasn't been muted, it's been sculpted. You get a sharper bark on startup, deeper growl at mid-rev, and an all-out roar as you scream past 7,000 RPM. So what's the verdict? The 2026 Porsche 911 is not a reinvention, it's a reimagination. Porsche is clearly preparing the 911 for a future that's partially electric, increasingly connected, but still absolutely thrilling to drive. And the best part? They've done it without compromising what made the 911 great in the first place. This isn't just an update. It's a message that performance and technology don't have to be at odds. That you can look forward without letting go of your roots. And that's exactly why the 2026 Porsche 911 isn't just a car, it's still the benchmark. Whether you're a lifelong Porsche fan or just someone who loves driving, this new 911 deserves your attention. That's all for today's review on MVP Auto. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, has Porsche nailed the future, or gone too far? Either way, this is one drive we won't be forgetting anytime soon. See you in the next one.